there ain't no sin, and there ain't no virtue. There's just stuff people do. And, the little screaming fact, that sounds through all history, repression works only to strengthen, and, knit the repressed. It was her habit, to build up laughter out of inadequate materials. How can we, without our lives? How will we know it's us without our past? The quality of owning freezes you forever in I, and cuts you off forever from the we. You're bound to get ideas if you go thinking about stuff. Death was a friend, and sleep was death's brother. Up ahead they's 1,000 lives we might live, but when it comes, it'll only be one. Muscles aching to work, minds aching to create, this is man. Our people are good people, our people are kind people. Pray God someday, kind people won't all be poor. I'm Jew pain covered with skin. And, this you can, no fear the time, when man's self will not suffer, and, die for a concept, for this one quality is man, distinctive in the universe. I'm getting tired, way past where sleep rests me. You got a God. Don't make no difference, if you don't know what he looks like. Man, unlike any other thing, organic or inorganic in the universe, grows beyond his work, walks up the stairs of his concepts, and emerges ahead of his accomplishments. And her joy was nearly like sorrow. The bank, the monster has to have profits all the time. It cannot wait. It will die. No, taxes go on. When the monster stops growing, it dies. It can't stay one size. If you are in trouble, or hurt, or need go to poor people, they are the only ones that'll help the only ones. There's times when how you feel got to be kept to yourself. There is a crime here that goes beyond denunciation. There is a sorrow here that weeping cannot symbolize. There is a failure here that topples all our success. Yes, you should talk, he said. Sometimes a sad man can talk the sadness right out through his mouth. Sometimes a killin' man can talk the murder right out of his mouth. He drank too much when he could get it, ate too much when it was there, talked too much all the time. Before I knowed it, I was saying out loud, the hell with it. There ain't no sin and there ain't no virtue. There's just stuff people do. It's all part of the same thing. And some of the things folks do is nice, and some ain't nice, but that's as far as any man got a right to say. I nearly always write just as I nearly always breathe. But you cannot start. Only a baby can start. You and me, why, we're all that's been. The anger of a moment, the 1,000 pictures, that's us. This land, this red land, is us, and the flood years, and the dust years, and the drought years are us. We can't start again. Two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow, but woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he hath not another to help him up. You're buying years of work, toil in the sun, you're buying a sorrow that can't talk. The fields were fruitful, and starving men moved on the roads. Tell 'em to God. Don't go burdening other people with your sins. That ain't decent. The clouds appeared, and went away, and in a while they did not try anymore. The break would never come, as long as fear could turn to wrath. Men, who have created new fruits in the world, cannot create a system whereby those fruits may be eaten. You stay out here a little while, and if you smell any roses, you come let me smell, too. The land is so much more than its analysis.